Good morning, Shwarana. Present here. I'm Ramya Devi, working as Assistant Professor in SNS College of Technology. Today, we are going to share a small article regarding advanced front-end frameworks. So, what is a framework? So, framework is basically a reusable structure, so a reusable component. So, developing an application by using an normal programming languages is very different from developing an application by using a framework. So, because when we develop using a framework, we can able to design modern web applications like Netflix, Amazon, Flipkart, etc. So, we'll see some of the advanced front-end frameworks. So, the front-end frameworks actually simplifies the process of building a dynamic, high-performance, and maintainable web applications. So, because it uses mainly the reusable components, the virtual DOM handling, and also the efficient state management, and it has so many built-in tools for routing, animations, and form handling. So now, so these are the like famous front-end frameworks like Angular framework, Vue.js, Vue.js framework, and React.js framework. So the Angular framework. So the Angular framework has a two-way data binding, and also basically it is like your React.js. It is also a component-based architecture. So here the dependency is the injection. So it has a built-in routing and also the HTTP services and React Forms and React.js support. Here, when it comes for view framework, it is very easy to integrate. So it is very basically easy to learn. So it has a declarative rendering. So for rendering engine for developing the uniformity of an application, and also the virtual DOM for efficient updates, and also the easy integration with the existing projects, and reactive data binding using the V model directive, and also the view framework is an component based structure. So next comes your React.js framework. So it has a front-end library and reusable UI components, virtual DOM, and optimized performance. So when it comes to React.js, so everything is considered as a component here. So it is basically a component-based architecture. For example, if you take a Netflix, so here if you see the homepage of a Netflix, you can see each and every component. Like the first thing will be your favorite movies, and then the action thriller movies, and then the top trending movies. So everything is considered as a component here, and only a small banner will be keep on updating. So it has a so the all the components will be static, so it will not be reloaded each and every time when a Netflix is getting loaded. So only the banner of your Netflix homepage will get loaded once we click the image, once we click the movie. So it will get the data from your Netflix server, and then it will play your movie. So the data will be in the form of JSON data. So it is basically an object so that it is very faster. So here such a modern application can be created by using an React.js framework only, because it has a reusable UI components and a virtual DOM. So virtual DOM means only the branch of the entire UI will not be reloaded. Only a particular part of your DOM will get reloaded. So which is very easy to learn. So Angular, so when it comes for a beginner, so Angular framework is very difficult to learn, and framework is an average, and Vue is very easy because it uses a V model. So it has an plugins and integration, so which can be easily integrated with your existing projects, and it is very easy to learn. And this is a comparison chart between an Angular framework, React framework, and Vue framework. So Angular is developed by Google and React by Meta, and Vue by Vue. So the language used in Angular is TypeScript, and React is JavaScript or JSX, and Vue is JavaScript. So the data bindings, the data flow between the components of the framework can be a two-way in an Angular. So that when it comes for two-way, uh, so the when it comes in a unidirectional only, so the data will be, like in a React.js, the data will be flow from unidirectional. So like that from one component to the other component. But here the data binding in AngularJS flows in a two ways. So and also in Vue.js also the data there will be flow from one component to other component in a two-way direction. But in React.js, only in a unidirectional data flow. It will start from one component and also it will end from the end component. And then when it comes to learning, the Angular is little bit steep and React is more moderate and Vue.js is easy to learn. Thank you.